The stage is set this morning for a big political fight over Jayalalitha's legacy. It's the 73rd birth anniversary today. And with Tamil Nadu just 2 months away from assembly elections, the AIADMK Sasikala's camp, they're all going all out to stake claim to the legacy of Amma. Now, gala celebrations have been planned by both camps to mark this day. The AIADMK is going to be holding a public meeting. Its cadre have been asked to light lamps in their residence at 6 p.m. to remember their beloved Amma. Jayalalitha's aide, Sasikala, is also going to be making her move to reclaim Amma's legacy. It remains to be seen if she is going to be holding any political event to mark Amma's birth anniversary. Her nephew, TTV Dinakaran, most definitely is going to be holding a public event today. But what will VK Sasikala do? Well, the ousted AIADMK leader and aide of Chief Minister Jayalalithaa, who stunned everyone with her grand entry into Chennai after her release from a Bengaluru prison, is expected to pay a floral tribute to the portrait of Jayalalithaa. Sasikala has already made her political intentions clear by declaring that she's going to be taking part in active politics, and this no doubt is going to create a new shift in Tamil Nadu politics. She's determined to reclaim her post as the General Secretary of AIADMK. She's already mounted a legal battle on that front. The AMMK, the Amma Munnetra Kazhagam, has also invited party seniors to throng the party headquarters. Sasikala's nephew, the AMMK's General Secretary, TTV Dinakaran, will be paying floral tributes to Jayalalitha's portrait. A lot of speculation on what Sasikala's next move is going to be. So we decode what are the options for her, what she could do next. The biggest setback for her is that she cannot contest polls for the next 6 years, keeping in mind the conviction in the DA case, which means that for 10 years she cannot contest polls, 4 years already done. She can only wield power from behind the scenes, and that's what Sasikala intends to do, which is why she's gone ahead and already kick-started off the legal battle and reignited it essentially to reclaim her position in the AIADMK. She's continuing to state that she is the General Secretary of the AIADMK. What will in fact work to her advantage perhaps is that she still has many loyalists within the AIADMK. However, they are a little hesitant to go ahead and rebel and join the AMMK because of the fact that there's no clarity on what really Sasikala is going to do. Also, another option that she has is to go ahead and stick to where she is, which is the Amma Munnetra Kazhagam, AMMK, which is her nephew TTV Dinakaran is also part of. He's the General Secretary of that party. Another option she has is to ensure that she steers that party towards having a sizable presence in Tamil Nadu. Let's take this across to Pramod Madhav. He's joining us live from Chennai with the latest updates. Pramod, a lot of drama that's expected today, but the big question remains whether we're going to be seeing the Jayalalithaa Memorial at the Marina Beach being opened up for the public. Because if it's opened up, then we can expect that photo op of Chinamma going ahead and paying tribute to Jayalalithaa at her memorial.
Well, that's where we see an interesting play, but for now we could see cadres and followers of AMMK and Sasikala are in front of our residence. They have started to gather over here, and even though earlier it was stated that there's going to be a huge legacy war on Jayalalitha's birthday that is on today, it seems like the AMMK faction and Sasikala faction are trying to play it low key, and that's the reason so far there is no movement from this spot. The interesting factor here is that AIADMK and especially team EPS and OPS have to play a very important role because they opened the memorial on 27th and shut it in just a week's time, claiming that there are a lot of work that is pending. But at the same time, imagine today, even after the memorial was shut, the Chief Minister is going to visit the place, and a reason behind is that the Chief Minister is going to open the museum at this spot. Now there are two more wings to the memorial. One is a museum and the other one is a knowledge center where they are opening the museum today, and in that pretext the Chief Minister and the Deputy Chief Minister and other ministers are going to the spot, but not Sasikala. But there is also another catch over there. Trying to control the crowd. If the state is not able to control the crowd in that area today, there are chances that access to the public can be given for 1 day. If that happens, there are possible chances for Sasikala to go over there. That decision has also not been taken. But you could see the presentation and all other developments near Sasikala's house currently, where they are planning to pay a floral tribute to a picture of Jayalalithaa, the former Chief Minister here, and possibly possibly after that TTV Dinakaran will go to his office, pay tributes over there. And both factions, EPS, OPS faction and TTV Dinakaran are holding special events for the whole day, ending it with public rally in the various parts of the city.
Okay, Pramod, request you to stay on with me. I want to focus on what the AIADMK's plan is today, because as far as the AMMK goes, there's no clarity on exactly whether Sasikala is going to be out there, the political events, whether she's going to be holding a rally, speech, etc. But the AIADMK is not holding back. You've got Chief Minister Edappadi K Palaniswami as well as the Deputy Chief Minister O Paneerselvam. They'll be paying their respects to Amma by giving a floral tribute. So you're going to be seeing the Chief Minister inaugurating a museum at the Jaya Memorial. This is at the Marina Beach. It's not open for the public, but he and his deputy will be there. They will also hold a public meeting, and this is going to be in the constituency of RK Nagar. Remember that currently the MLA is TTV Dinakaran, but this seat was very, very important because it was the constituency from where J Jayalalithaa contested. The AIADMK is also called upon its cadre to light lamps on Amma's birth anniversary. J Jayalalitha's memorial not being open for the public, but it's still been decked up by the administration because AIADMK cadre are expected to throng the memorial. This entire celebration for the AIADMK will kick off first at the party headquarters, and that's where you're going to be seeing a huge number of AIADMK supporters gathering. Pramod, as far as EPS and OPS are concerned, they've made it very clear that they're going all out today, and perhaps it's with reason because there have been a lot of questions about who is the successor of J Jayalalithaa, VK Sasikala entering into the fray. All of these are factors for this much needed photo op for EPS.
Certainly, it is a legacy war, and considering the elections we're going to face it in just a couple of months, this is a very important day. Imagine when Jayalalithaa was alive, every year her birthday was a complete fan frenzy moment where they will cut a cake depending on age. If she was 61, the cake would weigh 61 kilos, and that way they used to do that. And currently now they're not going for any kind of program like that. However, just like you mentioned, this year complete dedication was given by EPS and OPS in building memorials for the former Chief Minister. One is a Poets Garden residence and the other one is at the Marina Beach. Unfortunately, both are not open for public access yet. There could be several reasons behind it. You could also say that whether they are trying to keep the Sasikala faction out of the site or not. But for the day, very interestingly, the plans have been made that the Chief Minister, Deputy Chief Minister, and the other AIADMK officials can go to the memorial. But this team is yet to decide. But however, after that, they're going to garland Jayalalitha's statues at various locations. One at Wellington as well, and the other one at the party office. Cut cakes, meet people, give welfare schemes to them, and finally, just like you mentioned, they're also going to hold a public meeting. The interesting factor, just like you mentioned, is that TTV Dinakaran is holding it at RK Nagar, which is at North Chennai. I'm sorry, at Tambaram, this is at South Chennai. Whereas EPS and OPS, that team is actually holding the party program. There will be a public rally at RK Nagar, the very important constituency where finally Jayalalithaa stood and won and became the Chief Minister back in 2015.
That's right. So we'll see really what comes of this entire show of strength by both sides today. They're going to go all out just for those photo ops of being seen as the true heirs of J Jayalalithaa. Pramod, thank you for joining us with those details.
Hello everyone, this is Rahul Kamal here. Hope you enjoyed this video. For the latest news and analysis, like and subscribe the India Today YouTube channel, and don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated.